Welcome back to The Blitz. We're now joined by the voice of Byrd, Charlie Cavell. Charlie, thank you so much for joining us.
Well, thank y'all for having me. I love coming here and talking ball. It's just fun.
Well, let's talk some ball because this Byrd team struggled last year. There's no other way to say that. They have not this year. Like, it flipped. What changed?
The culture. This senior class, it's one of the bigger senior classes we've had in a while. Last year's senior class was a COVID freshman class. It was a very small group. This senior class is just wanted to change the culture. Didn't like what last year, the taste that was left in their mouth from last year, and they, right after the season, through the spring, through the summer, took it upon themselves to change the mindset, change the culture, so to speak, and they have. And through the first 5 games, including last night, that team, everybody after the first 5 minutes or so was like, oh, this one's over. It was 14-0 and a hiccup.
Yeah, it was quick.
And battled and battled and battled and fought their way back. Unfortunately, a couple of fumbles may have been a different outcome, may not have been, but it would have certainly been a closer, the score would have been closer. I mean, the game was tight all the way to the end. But they never gave up, and they battled and battled. And those players had a year of, they were sophomores and then juniors, and now they're seniors. And just experience. And Coach Ballou made some adjustments and changes on his staff, not much, but, just implemented some things to change the culture back to playing tough, sound, physical Byrd football that I've been knowing for 30 years, and that he's known for the majority of his life. So that's kind of it.
Tell me about Christian Maxey. Last night, that kid's got some wheels, man.
It's fun, isn't he? He's
fun.
my
gosh, he would, as soon as they'd run dive, and that safety just kept scooting in and up. And I was with Caleb Guidry. He's coached a lot of defense in his career. He's coaching offense right now at Huntington. But he's like, man, that safety, every time that safety comes over a little too far, boom, they hit Maxey outside and they can't catch him.
Well, and he had 291 yards rushing last night, 3 touchdowns on 8 carries. Now, you do the math, okay? You do the math. I'm too old to be doing math, but I went back and looked. Jerry Byrd asked me to look, and I did. I went back and looked, and the last time a sophomore rushed for over 250 yards in a game was in 2004. I don't want to know how old you were then.
2 years old.
Yeah. Golly, I asked you not to.
No, I feel so old.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
I mean, this old gray beard.
I was just kidding.
No, but Justin Gibson, the great Justin Gibson, who's Byrd's all-time leading rusher, in the second to last game in 2004, ran for over 2. He was a sophomore then. Christian Maxey. So it would have been more. It would have been over 300 yards had we not been called for a holding
right
penalty.
At the end of the game.
And that was a big holding penalty because
he's down to like the 2 or 3 yard line.
Yeah, he got right towards the pylon on the far side of the field, and then the next play or the play after? One of the next plays
fumble happened.
Is when they fumbled.
Yep.
And
after he got hurt, Maxey got hurt and come out of the game.
That's the big concern heading into next week's game.
One real quick side note. You're a house divided. Tell us how that went for you last night. I mean, you got a stepkid, 2 kids, all Parkway people.
My stepson Nathaniel played at Parkway, and he was there at the same time my daughter Caitlin was. So Nathaniel graduated in like 2015, Caitlin in 2016. Jacob was in the Pride of Pantherland graduated in 2020, and then my youngest Camille is in the Pride
band now.
Yes, and so my 3 children, last night I showed y'all a picture. We were in the press box on the north side, and they were basking in the Parkway glow. And as I told some people, and I put on, I think, Facebook, I said, my daughters, I think, have a combined record of like 5-1 as Parkway Panthers against Byrd, while Jacob was like 1-3. I said, I should have had more sons.
That's good stuff. All right, well, coming up on the Blitz, we've got the Player of the Week. We'll introduce you to Garrett Halter from Pleasant Grove coming up next. Jarrett Halter, goodness.